Hey everyone, welcome to another Board Game Approved. Yes, we're going to continue with this series. I want to get some more of these videos out, collate the feedback from people to see how I can improve on things. One thing I'm certainly going to do on this episode is you'll notice the camera has zoomed a little bit closer to my face, so I'm not quite in the distance when you're looking at it, so hopefully that will not look too bad for you, or at least not too scary for small children. As for the microphone, it's still going to remain with this for the moment because the PC I've got's got a bit of a rattle and I don't want the Rode Podcaster microphone to pick it up too much during play. I suspect it's because I've got a fan loose or something inside the case, but I need a moment to actually get down, screwdriver, go in, figure it out and all this stuff. So that will come eventually. That's if you want it anyway. I mean, if you think the microphone audio is decent enough with my headset, then fine. I mean, this is what I use when I play games like Battlefield 1, etc. So maybe it's not too bad. But getting on with the task at hand. This time we're going to play through Patchwork. Patchwork is a great two-player game by Uwe Rosenberg, and it basically is what kind of kick-started a lot of the Tetris-style polyomino games that you see these days, like Cottage Garden, Baron Park, Feast of Odin, you know, there's all sorts of things, and to be fair, most of them are by Uwe Rosenberg. He's pretty much 90% pioneered this thing. But Patchwork was one of the first ones that came out, only for 2 players, very popular, Board Game Geek Top 100, I'd say deservedly so. It is a very entertaining 2-player game, but we're going to see what the app is like. So, let's have a look. As always, I'm going to essentially do a running commentary as I go through this, so graphics quality, simple, good, and beautiful. I've never seen beautiful used as a graphics quality thing, but we'll go with it. So, yep, maximum resolution, it's a powerful enough PC, it's only Patchwork, how hard can it be? Once again, Digidiced. Look out, Spiel. Once again, I do not hold myself to be an expert at these games. I am merely just playing these for fun, so if I make rubbish moves, then, well, deal with it. Very whimsical music. So, what have we got then? So, we've got, obviously, more games. Le Havre Inland Port, all creatures great and small. I do have a copy of Terra Mystica, so I will be showing that off in another video, so you can look forward to that. I would also probably like to try out the Agricola All Creatures Big and Small, because that's a 2-player game. I never really got a chance to try out the physical version. I might do Le Havre Inland Port. Depends how much the shall we say, the want by you guys is for that one. Do you want me to do that one? If not, I'll probably skip it. But I'm certainly doing Terra Mystica, so you'll be pleased to know that, hopefully. And nothing else on that list. Okay, fine. That looks like online chat. Not... Go away, go away, go away. Not interested. Go away. Cancel. Right. So, that's, yeah, joining on for games. Normal, yeah, we'll go in there. Not quite sure what the difference between the original and positive score calculation is, but we'll leave it as that. Standard settings, yep, fine. DLC, what is this? I can only imagine that this... Oh, I see. This must have come... I don't know whether this comes normally and you have to buy it, or whether my review copy of this game had it all included, but yeah, it basically changes the quilt. So I can have a outer space quilt, or a kawaii quilt. Let's just go with a classic for now, it's what people kind of remember. Neat little touch though, I'll give it that. Tutorial, I'll be on that in a minute, and running games, we'll get to that. So, what's this down here? Yes, this is from Digidiced, digital version, DOI, and all the usual credits. Okay, right, well, like I said, 2 videos. There's a tutorial mode, so we'll go through that one first, and then there'll be a second video for, you know, playing the actual game. So let's see what the tutorial's like. Patchwork Master Uti. Okay. Okay, that owl looks creepy. That looks creepy. I do not want that. I want that out of my nightmares. That's scary. So if you've not seen this game before, you're basically building a quilt out of various patches, except that you have a timer track which not only generates you button income, which you need in order to buy the tiles, but the tiles also have a time factor on there which moves you along this timer track here, and if you go too fast then you won't be able to get as many tiles. If you go too slow, your opponent gets to do more moves, you know, that kind of thing, and once you reach the center the game ends. Very neat mechanic. And yes, you want to try and fill up as many squares as possible. You really don't want to leave empty spaces. So typically you have a long stream of these different tiles, and you can buy one of the front, like the free at the very front. That's the option you have, and you're also giving your opponent the option of free at the front. So there's a little bit of a how much do you want to let them have. So yep, the top figure is how many buttons it costs to buy the tile, and the hourglass is how many spaces you move forward on this timeline. As soon as both players get here, game ends. Pretty simple stuff. Drop and drag, just like normal windows, that's fine. Okay, can I, oh, I see, it wants me to do it, so, alright, so, let's, I have no idea. Let's just stick it in the middle for now. It's only a tutorial. So, how do I rotate this? Ah, I see, so I use the arrow keys in order to do that, so, yep, I can twist it around like that. Doesn't look like I can do it with the mouse, but we'll just do it with this. So, okay, let's just jot it down. Maybe I can actually... Oh yeah, you can do it with the mouse buttons as well, so I suppose I can just... That's not too bad. Nice and simple. And then eventually, I suppose I just click here. And I sew it on. Yeah, and this is the thing where the timeline becomes more important. If you're at the back, you get to do more moves than the other player. It's a bit like how Taekaido works with the moving along the road. It's the same thing. So if you can be at the very back of the timeline, you get to do more choosing of patches. That can be quite advantageous. So I get to choose a patch. How much income do I have? It's not going to let me buy that one. It's not going to let me buy that one. So I guess I've only got 3 buttons, haven't I? So yeah, 3 buttons down there. So it's telling me I have to buy this one. Slot it in there. What's this do? Oh yeah, you can flip it around. So I can flip it around. I can twist it around. I can do all sorts. Spent all my buttons. Yep, so when my timeline token lands on another player, basically you get another turn. So, you know, the aggressive one gets the extra turn, if that makes sense. If you can't afford a patch, you basically got to advance past these little buttons on the timeline in order to get button income based on what tiles you've got. So this one is basically telling me to slide that all the way over there in order to say pass. Essentially, button income is one button for every space that you move as a result of passing, and when you pass these little buttons, you get more button income based on the patches you've sewn on your blanket. As you can see, mine is somewhat devoid of button income for the most part, so I'm going to choose something that gets me not so much time and the same amount of income. So even though that's a nicer thing, this one does only have 1 time, this one has 2 times. So I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to find a place where I can possibly put this thing, because it is clearly not an ideal one, but I think I can put it here and do okay. So, like I said, never said I was any good at these games. Yep, so if you can build a 7x7 blanket with no holes, you'll basically get bonus points at the end, so you don't have to necessarily fill up every space on your blanket in order to win this game, although it certainly helps because you don't lose as many points. But if you can fill up a 7x7 grid nice and quick, the bonus points are quite nice. If you can notice at the timeline at the top there, you can see these tiny little squares. Essentially what this is now saying is when you pass by these, you get them for your blanket. They don't give you any buttons, they don't give you any extra time, but they're nice single squares. So when you just need to blot up that tiny little hole, these are good ones to use. And tiebreaker rule, okay? No, let's keep on playing the tutorial, Little Miss Moffat, or whatever you are there. I can beat this owl, this creepy owl. Let's see, I haven't got any button income, so I've got to use that. That's a bit of a shame. I do have a slight issue with regards to horrible patches, but maybe I can get around that. Okay, let's try that. I do seriously need more buttons, though. 10? You gotta be joking. Come on, owl. Creepy owl. Show me what you got. Normally when you play this game in a physical version, you have to set up these tiles in one big conga line all over the place. It's a bit of a nightmare when that happens. You know, it takes up quite a bit of table space for a 2-player game. Luckily here though, I just have this nice line in the middle, and that's all I need. So with 0 income, I have to pass. So I get 3 buttons for that and 2 buttons for that, so that should give me 5. Correctamundo! Do your worst, you creepy owl. Ha! You're moving too fast, boy. Let me show you how it's done. Yeah, I'm gonna make do with this. Ooh, that does give me a nice button income though, but I don't want to move 5 spaces. And there is a nice one coming up there I could do with, actually, so I'm going to buy this one. Stick it on the board for the minute. Where are you going to go? It's not going there anytime soon, so could put it there, that's not too bad. Didn't cost me very much, and I barely moved spaces, meaning I get to play again. Now, this one could be very good, but then this one is 6 time. That is a lot of time, but it's button income, and I'm going to get half of this cost back. But this is quite a nice chunk. I'm going to buy this one. So, if I switch this around... Can't I flip it that way? No. Oh, I might have made a slight boo-boo there. Okay, maybe if I switch that round that way and then go here. Yeah, that's not too bad. I get another turn even. Okay, although I am running short on button income. Oh, it's a nice piece, but that's a lot of time for that. Whereas I could just pass and get a nice... Where is that even going to fit? It's not ideal. I'm going to pass on this one. Just want to move the one space and get some button income. Music's nice, it's very whimsical. It's addictive enough. He's got a lot more button income than me, this creepy owl. So what else am I going to do with you? Everything costs a lot. This is not good. Oh well, this is still not a bad tile, so I'm gonna... Where would I want to put this? I'm thinking maybe there? I fear I might be making life difficult for myself soon. I'm gonna put it there. I should probably start thinking about that 7x7 grid as well. What are you going to buy with your, no... Oh, wait, this is what I'm left with. Oh, great, that's rubbish. Looks like I'm passing again, that's not great. Although, to be fair, you can't exactly do a lot either. I think we're going to be passing a lot. Because none of us can afford these really expensive ones. Except now he's going to buy that massive one that's got a lot of button income. Yes, I fear I might not be playing very well this game. Hey, I never said I was good at this game, alright? At least the tutorial will teach me something. That one's not too bad. Can I flip that over? Not the way I would like to, but... Where's that 7x7 block I need to do? Give me some money. Give me some buttons. 7, but that would be a nice one to have, but yeah, sadly not going to happen. Ooh, which one of those is... I think that H one's going to be a bit problematic if I have that one. I think this one would be a good one. Now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to fill up at least that bit, and probably this lot as well. So, oh, but you can't. Why can't I? Ah, that's better. There we go. I will not be beaten by a strange, creepy owl. You stupid owl! What about that tiny little space? Although he's probably thinking he's going to grab over that little patch and fill it in. Well, I'm not going to let you get away with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Regardless of which one of these I buy, I'm getting the patch. Question is, are any of those even remotely useful for me? That is literally only going to fit some weird place in there. Then again, so is this one. I'm kind of screwed either way. This one gets me a lot more button income though, so I choose... And it cost me 2 more though. That one only cost me 1. But where's that going to go? I mean... Oh my god, yeah, that is horrific. That is horrific. What about this one? It's just as bad, but I suppose I might be able to salvage that one, so I'm gonna buy that one. And we'll go with that. Let it be noted that I don't often win this game, for obvious reasons. So that's going to get me a bunch more button income. It's also going to get me that patch. Although, where am I supposed to put it? I have a feeling that spaces like that are going to be tricky to do, because there's not going to be many places that will do that. So I'm going to put it there. As I said, I refuse to be beaten by a creepy owl. And I must admit, yeah, I did make a bit of a boo-boo at the start by building in the center of my blankets rather than the edges. That was a bit stupid, really, but oh well, live and learn. Whew, that was a good one for you. Alright, think, Luke, start playing properly. Look at all those buttons he gets as income. That's just too many. Come on, I've got 7. I must be able to buy something useful with that lot. That's not too bad. 1, 2, 3 in there. That could plug up one of those. That's not going to be much use in any context. Actually, I don't know. It could fill up that, but it's going to cost me 7 and 4 time. Whereas I could just do that there, which would, I think, help me fill up that block. Because if I'm right, if I put that... it depends. Can I flip it over? Yes. If I put that there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, great. So I need to somehow fill that up. Oh, well, it's a start. And I'm going to get some more button income anyway. I did, however, not consider that patch. I really should have looked ahead on the blanket before I made a stupid decision like that. Now he's going to get it, and I'm moron. I'm glad he's playing badly in terms of where he's putting them there, though. How did I miss that? You should be paying more attention, Luke. Alright, what can I do with these? Ooh, that's not bad. I mean, that would plug up 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would cover up 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would fill up a nice chunk there. What I really want is to fill that a bit up, though, but I don't think I can do that with any of these. That's a pretty meh. That's a very meh one, although it would plug up that nicely. You know, so with that, 5 time gets me button income, which would get me free income. It's technically worth 10. I'm gonna choose the big one. I'm gonna choose this big one. Let's see. Flippy, 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 flippy. No, no, flippy, flippy. There we go. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to fit fully in there, but you know, maybe it's not as good one as I hoped. We'll work on that, though. Maybe I can get one of those patches later, and that might do me some good. There's a bit more button income as well. Are you kidding? Is he going to get the patch? Oh, I am really bad at this game. I am super bad at this game. I'm going to lose at the tutorial. That's just unforgivable. Come on, look, come on. Redemption. You've got to redeem yourself here. I've got to at least get that 7x7. So where am I missing my 7 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I'm really not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is really not going well for me. Yes, there's too much on the table. That could go in there. That could just plug up a nice big block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's not going to be great, whichever one I pick. Both cover up the same number of spaces. I'm kind of in the same boat regardless. What do I really need to get, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can get a 7x7 if I can fill up this bit. So I'm going to grab this one. And I'm just going to plug up that. He has got a bit more uncovered spaces than me, though. Maybe that will give me a bit of an advantage. Now, I really... Oh, he's going to get a lot of button income at the end of the game, though. Right, you telling me I got a pass? You are joking, right? That is annoying. I literally can't buy any of those. And he only has to literally do a move, and he can do it. That's not nice. Fine. Buy your stupid little patch. And he gets another turn, and he gets the single patch. I feel like I am being scammed here. You are joking. I can't get any of those. Oh my god. Please tell me you're going to buy at least one of those tiles. Nope, he passed, which means I have to pass as well, which means I'm going to lose. This is horrible. You should be ashamed. Oh yeah, I get the tiebreaker. That's great. So we have equal buttons as well, so this really just comes down to this. Yep, I lost the tutorial. 35 buttons, I had more holes, no bonus, I suck. Ah well. Never said I was good at this game. But at least it does a good job of teaching you the mistakes you made. I mean, for one, started in the center. That was pretty poor. Secondly, didn't pay enough attention to the squares. I've had a long day. So yeah, pretty bad playing. Oh well, that was a case. That was basically me going through the tutorial. I must admit, like I say, I like this game. I have not played it very much. As you can see, I suck at it. So maybe I can do better in a proper game against the opponent. Let's see how that turns out. So, that's it for the tutorial mode. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, find me on Facebook and Twitter, join the Patreon campaign if you can. But basically, hope you like what you see. Feel free to give some constructive feedback on what you want to see out of this channel, what apps you'd like to see played, and I'll see you on the next video where I go through a proper game of Patchwork. We'll call that a practice one, shall we? I will win the next one. See you next time on The Broken Meeple. Take care.